Hello everyone, my name's Peter. I'm from the Culinary Herb Company and welcome to my nursery virtual tour. Starting in the propagation glasshouse, we've got a heat bench on either side of the glasshouse, and on this side we have thousands of little seedlings that we're growing. This is where the seeds are germinated. This is heated to 20 degrees. The gaps that you can see are currently being filled on a daily basis. Once the seedlings come out of the heat bench, they're put onto the main table, and this is where everything gets a chance to harden up a little bit before everything's planted. On the other side of the glasshouse, we've got another heat bench, and this heat bench is for cuttings and cuttings only. And this heat bench is heated to 18 degrees, so just a little bit less for the cuttings than the seedlings. As you can see, lots and lots of cuttings, various different stages. As soon as there's a gap, we can then fill it with another tray of a different variety of plant. And once again, when the cuttings have rooted, they get put onto the table with the seedlings, and we are then potting these on into pots. There's quite a few here which are ready to go, and they get potted on into pots and then they get put into the polytunnels. This is lime mint. It's been on the table for about 2 weeks after coming out of the heat bench, and as you can see, it's got a really good root system to it. And that's what we wait for before the plants are potted on. It gives them a really good chance of survival and a good chance of getting going and growing in the pots in the polytunnels. This is Mexican hyssop. Again, looking for a really good root system. That's ready to go. That is ready to get planted. Same as this one here. This is Nepeta Persian blue. We call it catmint Persian blue. Again, really good, strong root system there. And these plants are ready to get potted on. So out of the glass house and onto the main nursery, we've got 3 commercial polytunnels next to each other, and we've got a outdoor plant standing area where plants are all hardened off before they go to a show or sold online or to a farmer's market. So these plants have just started coming out now. It's been very cold recently, so we've been slightly delayed this year. And this is where the plants are grown inside the polytunnel. We've got lots of different plants at various different stages, and the gaps that you can see here are the plants that have been bought outside today, and these gaps will be filled very quickly with plants that are going to be potted up from the glass house. This is polytunnel number 2. Again, it's pretty full. The gaps you can see again are the plants that are ready to go outside to be hardened off, and plants that are going out to the farmers markets and online are all on our trolleys ready to go. So these are our strawberry plants. These have been outside for about 3 weeks now. Strawberries don't really need to be in the polytunnel for very much longer than a couple of weeks at the beginning of the year, and so they've come out of this tunnel here, and it's been filled up with vegetable plants. So we've only got one side completely full at the moment, still planting. We have various different chilies, peppers, aubergines, and of course the customer's favourite, tomato plants, which are proving to be very popular this year. Lots and lots of tomato plants. And when we get to the end of the tunnel, we've got aubergines and courgettes, and also the very first season basil plants, and these were planted today. and should be ready to go out for sale in a couple of weeks, weather permitting. So we put all of the tender plants into one area so that these can be fleeced overnight if it's cold, and which it has been over the last few days. So all these plants are fleeced if we're going to get a cold night, and that just helps to prevent any damage to the plants. And then once these plants are ready to go, they'll be put outside onto the outdoor area. And that is the end of the nursery tour.